Hi everyone, my name's Katie and today I'm here to talk to you about Student Finance England and Bournemouth University and how they can help you out with your undergraduate student finances. So one of the first things to make sure of before you apply through Student Finance England or SFE is whether or not you meet certain criteria in order to apply for a loan, and these can vary on different factors and I've listed all of them on the slide here. It's really important to remember as well that Student Finance England is for students going to university or college in England only. This does not apply to Scotland or Wales, and they have their own finance organisations which you can find. So one of the biggest questions I get about applying for student finance is when you can actually start to apply. So I've given you a little example on the slide here. So if you apply for a course starting in September, you can apply as early as March that same year, or up to 9 months after the course has started, so the next May. But you do not need a confirmed place in order to apply. Alright, so now you're ready to start your application, but I'll go through each point on the slide, so don't worry. First up is your personal details. So this is just your name, contact information, and of course your bank details, because how else do you get the money? So you'll need those ready for when you fill it out. Next is your institution and the course you're studying, so when the course will start and finish, where you'll be living, and how much the tuition will be. And next is, of course, the loan amount, so how much tuition will be paid on your behalf. This will go directly to your institution from SFE, you don't see any of it, but the maintenance loan you will see, and of course when you get to this page you can see how much you could receive. And then after this you can also fill out any partners or parents or dependents who are supporting you throughout your application. So now you've gone through all the past stages in the previous slide. Next is any other extra financial support that you can ask for from SFE. There is a full list here, but I'll use maintenance loan as an example because this is what I applied for. So first you will need to provide any information about household income. So in my case I had to use my parents' household income, but this may be different for you depending on your situation. It could be a partner, for example. So once you've done that, SFE may also contact them directly to confirm their income and maybe provide any evidence, but that's just to make sure that, everyone's telling the truth. And if this is your first time applying through SFE, they will ask for a proof of identity. Their preferred choice is usually a valid UK passport, but if you've never been abroad before, so you don't have a passport, they also accept a copy of your birth or adoption certificate. Okay, and that concludes this part of the video about your SFE application, so I hope it all goes well. For the next part of the video, we're going to move on to any financial support that BU can offer for students, both UK or international. So first up we have the BU scholarships, and I've listed them all on the slide here. Of course, it is really important that you check out the eligibility conditions on our website. For example, for the music or sports scholarships, you will need to be playing a sport or an instrument to a certain level to apply. And it doesn't just stop at the scholarships, we also have BU bursaries, and these are really great too. Just make sure you check the criteria before you apply. The top two on this list are really amazing because you get a lot of financial support, including in your foundation year. And the bottom one on this list is great for any second or third year social work students because you get financial support to get to and from your placement. And last but certainly not least, just some extra financial information if you're interested. If you're a student that maybe struggles with disabilities, you can apply for the DSA through Student Finance England, or if you're on an eligible NHS course, you can apply for extra financial support. Of course, this doesn't apply to foundation years, so make sure you remember that. And of course, from all of the students here at BU, past and current, we do offer lots of financial and budgeting advice on our blogging and vlogging channels, so check those out. And that's all from me. I hope that wasn't too information heavy for you, but I hope it's given you a bit of an outline as to how the SFE application process works and all the financial support they have, and also here at Bournemouth University. And of course I'll include all the links for all the information down in the description. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!